Hi, I'm Gene Gavis from Des Moines Motors. We're proud to present to you Nead Inspiration, the TV show. A great show for women to grow, learn, and be inspired. We're also proud to announce the arrival of the Noble car. Over 50 miles per gallon and the durability for modern day driving conditions. Please enjoy Nead Inspiration, presented to you by Noble Car and all of us at Des Moines Motors.
Shopping is an American tradition, but sometimes money is tight. So we are going to talk to some shopping experts today. We're going to stop by and talk to Janet Freel. She owns Legs on Lease, about shopping for services. Then we're going to go shopping with Cathy Bormann, and she's going to talk to us about shopping for furniture and accessories. And finally, we're going to talk to Adam Carroll about shopping wisely and also money that you can find in your basement. It's all about smart shopping. It's time for Nead Inspiration.
Hi, I'm Liz Nead, wife, mother, inspirational speaker, radio host, life coach, and do-it-yourselfer. And right in the middle of my crazy life, I decided to create a TV show for you. On Nead Inspiration, we'll teach you how to do things, create better relationships. We'll bring you inspiring stories, take you to interesting places, teach you how to protect yourself, and most importantly, teach you how to be a better you. Nead Inspiration starts now. Shopping for services can be tricky because there's so many things on the internet and the yellow pages and all the services that are available, you can get into overload. So I stopped by to see Janet Freel. She is the owner of Legs on Lease. She basically, and I quote, does anything that is legal. And so she's an expert in services that you can have. So people call you for all different kinds of things. Like for instance, you're helping someone pack. And what made me, when you told me that that's what you were doing, I was thinking, you know, there are so many services that are available and people don't even know that there are people that could help you pack. So let's just talk about that first. Give me some surprises. What are services that are available that people wouldn't even realize they could get?
Organization, home decorating, naturally. Naturally, you always have babysitting services, shopping services, but there's such a difference in the services. That's what makes it important. You can find shopping services, but they're not all the same. You can find, for packing, for instance, you would get a mover to help you pack. Their rate is quite a bit more. They come in, they get packed, and they leave. We're here, and I actually work with the ladies to figure out what they want, how they want it done, very explicit as far as how you want it packed. You know, where I think a packing company might not work with them so much.
Sure. So you're saying basically there's something available. If you have a need, there is probably a service available to fulfill the need. And so the next step is figuring out who should provide those services for you. And you said not everybody provides the same level of service as perhaps you do. So what are some questions that I should ask or my viewers should ask when they're looking for different kinds of services?
I rely on friends and acquaintances and other business people that I work with.
So referrals are important.
Part of the networking. You know, you don't network just when you need something. You don't network just when you need a dentist. You don't network when you just need that house cleaner. You network, you talk to people. Referrals are a huge part of the business. I have cleaning people, people that do windows, people that do yard work. I have used some services that a customer of mine would say, use that service only in a bind. Well, I will never refer that service again.
Right.
Because once I've been hurt, then I'm not going to refer it again.
Sure.
So I absolutely work with businesses and people that are 100% dependable because it would ruin my reputation.
Sure. And so, you know, besides not getting the service you want, the other thing a trap that we could fall into is paying too much for a service. And I asked you this before we started rolling, and you said people overspend on everything. So give me some of the hot things that people, they pay for services and they're paying too much.
When we were talking shopping and different things. If you've ever gone shopping without a list, you could go shopping forever and spend a whole lot more money and buy the impulse things. Same thing with, we're doing, for example, the packing. You could go and spend a fortune on new boxes and paper and tape and all that. We bought some of the things and now we're recycling. We have packed some and then we've taken it to where she's moving, we've unpacked it, and we're using the boxes and the paper over again. Naturally, you can't use the tape over again.
No, but you can, that's a really smart thing. What else do people overspend on?
Naturally on clothes. And I used to work in retail, so I know people would come in and they would buy outfit after outfit, and you think, you know, you already own 3 pairs of black slacks. Can we just coordinate and can we just work things out? But you know, you get in, you see the display, and you get sucked up into the excitement of buying something new, and you think, go with the basic.
So you're saying foundational stuff is
Absolutely.
important, and all of this is really good, solid advice. Now, legs on lease. What are some of the things that you do that people would be surprised that those are services that are available?
Taking people to doctors. We actually escort, so we go in and we take notes so that when they are in the doctor's office, they know exactly what's going on. When they leave, they have the notes from us. We do organization, we do scheduled transportation. So if you're having cataract surgery, you can't drive, you can't take a taxi or a bus because you need an escort. We actually go down and meet you at the office, take you home, and actually walk you in the house to make sure that you're there safely.
Wow, and what's your favorite thing that you've done?
Oh, you know what, there are so many things. I took a lady several years ago to Boulder, Colorado for a wedding. And it was a lady who had no family left, totally blind, and I think that stands out in my mind more than anything, because you actually, if you didn't take her, she couldn't have gone. So you got in the airplane with her on a Friday and came back on a Sunday.
Well, that's amazing, and how wonderful to be helping people with their lives. And some really great tips to shop for services. I think basically just make sure that you're not overspending and be very specific about what you need and get referrals. So Janet, thank you so much for sharing some tips. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Liz.
Legs on Lease sounds very fun. Up next, we're going to do, I'm going to go shopping for something that pretty much everyone shops for. It's furniture, but we'll do that right after this.
Hi, I'm Tom Bozen, and I want to let you in on a little secret. You know Bozen's for cut flowers, but our garden center in Beaverdale has been bringing color and fragrance to outside of homes since 1923. Our herbs, veggies, and flowering plants are bigger, hardier, and more mature than those on just any street corner. Want custom planting? We do that too. Just bring in your pots, and we'll do the rest. Bozen's Garden Center, where you can see the difference, but you don't pay for the difference.
Bozen makes the moment mean more.
At Amish House Furniture, you'll be amazed what our designers, you, and our craftsmen can create. From classic to contemporary, fun to functional, bold to beautiful, and pretty to practical. Locally owned and handcrafted in the heartland of America. Located at 3037 100th Street in Urbandale between Hickman and Douglas. Amish House Furniture, many styles, one standard.
Hey there, I'm the new G4 in town. Wanna take me for a spin? At 45 miles per gallon, I'll take you anywhere you wanna go for a long, smooth ride. You'll love my curves and sleek packaging. Jump on in. With seating for 4, I have plenty of room to love. Honey, I'm 11'9", which makes me clearly irresistible. I'm cute, unique, and stand out in a crowd. Plus, I'm really fun. Introduce me to your friends. They're gonna love me too.
On-set hairstyles for Nead Inspiration is brought to you by the Sage Tree. Plus, now at the Sage Tree in Johnston, enjoy 2-for-1 pricing for Nead Inspiration fans every Friday on all Sage Tree services.
Hey now, where you gonna go from here? I said, hey now, where you gonna go from here?